Researchers based at the University of Miami have reiterated the need to extract heat-trapping gases from the atmosphere. Although some reduction in greenhouse gas emissions has been achieved, the world must develop technology to remove existing CO2 in the atmosphere to avoid a substantial rise in sea levels as ice caps continue to melt. A study released by Biological Conservation has clearly identified the frightening facts of continuing global warming. Unless the Paris Climate Agreement can reach still further in its remit, temperatures are still set to rise a further 3 degrees Celsius by the year 2100. This will lead to the possible extinction of creatures like the Galapagos giant tortoises, lemurs, Himalayan snow leopards, and blue cranes. India's Energy Minister, Raj Kumar Singh, when speaking at a virtual gathering of the International Energy Agency, has made a bold statement. He called upon developed nations like the US, the UK and others to adopt a net negative carbon emission target instead of the net zero many have pledged to achieve. He argues that without this commitment, developing nations are unable to develop quickly enough to meet their net zero targets. Welcome to the Prime8 News, coming to you from here in the land of humans. I have been getting my new routine into operation since March the 29th, and am broadcasting to you from here in my electric camper van. Professor Prawn decided that this was the best option, as the guest houses and such are still not able to open. What do you think? Pretty swanky, right? These are rare right now in the land of humans. I think I will email Charlie Crab back at the trading market and ask him if the Eco Factory can look at making a larger version of the Primasia 1 back on Prime8 Island. Awesome! I have not had much time to compile my first journal on the southwest of the UK just yet. I will need a couple more weeks. In the meantime, I sent this footage back to Tiny Tiger and asked him to review it. I took it at the campsite I am based at. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello, Tick. It's Tiny. I take you are ready for me, yes?
Yes, Tiny. Far away when you are ready, please.
This little fellow you spotted? Well, he's not actually that small compared to you, Tick. He's a common toad, otherwise known as bufo, found in the UK. Toads have much shorter legs than frogs and prefer to crawl rather than hop.
Ah, I see. So not a direct relation to Gorf back home then?
Best to think of them more as cousins, Tick. Toads have rough, warty skin, golden eyes, and two distinctive lumps behind the eyes called parotoid glands. When disturbed, toads tend to remain still. Not unlike this guy actually. What a poser!
How interesting. Thank you, Tiny.
There is one other species of toads in the UK, but that is not really found inland. The Natterjack toad is rare and only found in sand dunes, sandy heath, and coastal grazing marshes. They are small than common toad, often have a thin stripe down the back and have shorter legs, which they use for short bursts of running. They also have a very loud call.
Fabulous. Thank you, Tiny. I sent that ant's nest footage earlier today. Did you receive it?
Yes, Dick, I will study and let you know what I can see going on. I know you said you need to get back to planning your week's itinerary.
Yes, please, Tiny. If that's okay with you. I need to keep things short today. Perfect. Same time next week.
No problem, Dick. I need to get some study done myself here too. Be great when the video camera function on our Prime Pad is fixed too. Be nice to see you face to face. Peter Platypus thinks it won't be long now. Only Professor Prawns has been working since we arrived. And yours too, of course. See you, my friend.
Marvellous. Good old Tiny. Ooh, I say old. He's years younger than me, actually. This week's word of note is paramount. More important than anything else. I look forward to seeing you back here again next week, whilst the Professor gets some more well-earned rest. He will have the build-up to our game release to contend with after that, and my journals of discovery too. I hope his rocking chair is up to it.